Are we ready to go back to 1998 and unleash an urban legend?
Indeed.
Let's rock.
All right.
All right. I'll count us down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And it's playing. So we play the movie from 0000.
Yes.
And we get the opening logo thingy.
And it's Columbia Pictures.
I was trying to think of what the freaking thing was.
Yeah, right?
No, it's TriStar, sorry.
There you go, TriStar.
Blinded me.
TriStar is an affiliate of Columbia Pictures. That's what I meant to say.
You kind of remember them from the logos, like TriStar was the horse.
Yes.
Right. And you try to you're like, what movie is it going to be? I know this. I know the start, even though there's no clue what it could be, but you feel like you know it every time the logo comes up.
Yes.
Exactly.
It could be one of these movies.
Is it going to be Scooby-Doo Zombie Island? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
We have a lot of love for Scooby-Doo on this podcast.
Indeed.
I love Scooby-Doo. And thank you, Tubi, for having lots of Scooby-Doo stuff on there.
Exactly.
Look at this cast of, the up-and-coming, young stars.
And you know what's interesting about the cast of this movie? A lot of them are all still working right now. It's not a case where, maybe one or two go on to have big, huge careers. Everyone's still working. Everyone is still doing their thing.
Oh, Michael Rosenbaum.
Yes. I was gonna say,
Robert Englund. I was gonna say we have actually met a few people that are in this movie. B.
That is true, and one I might
awesome.
have. One in particular, I think I may have offended him when I met him.
What?
Okay, I'll explain. Because Michael Rosenbaum came down to a convention here in Melbourne, and I knew because he played Lex Luthor, so he.
Right.
But he had hair at the convention. I thought, when I see him, I'll comment on you having hair again. So I walked in, I see him, and it's like, hi Michael, I didn't recognize you with hair. And I don't know if he was joking or not, but it looked like he was offended.
I'm so sure he would have been joking.
Because the photo with it, I'm smiling, and he's like, have a look. See, you should
remember you for life. You're banned from the convention again.
Exactly.
You can never go back.
Unfortunately,
you Lex Luthor.
Unfortunately, my photo with him, my ex is in it. So I kind of got to crop him out.
Exactly.
But he was very nice to me when I met him. Maybe because I didn't talk about the hair.
And he was probably like, I like you, but that B guy, fuck him.
You're like, you remember my friend Bede, right? Right?
But remember back in the day when you went out for a drive at night, you'd instead of turning on the radio, you had to go in the back to find CDs to put in.
Yes.
Or they were in your visor.
Yeah, you flip it down, or you have
you had a big binder.
Yeah, I was about to say, and you have ooh, what's this one?
You're flipping through that while driving. Oh, here,
yeah. Or it's the even further back with the cassette tapes.
Yes.
See, well, that was the time.
See, she should have had a 6 CD stacker in this car.
Yeah, totally. Yes. Where is she going? Why is she driving? Oh, why is she low on fuel in the middle of nowhere?
All the tropes are happening.
I wonder if there's a gas station right there. Oh,
whoa!
I love how this scene sets up the film because it gives us one of the well-known urban legends of the killers in the back seat.
I love that one.
But you know what actually got me so excited for this film, and the fact it was called Urban Legend, was I think maybe about a year or so previous. We started getting the internet, having a computer, and looking up urban legends was something me and my cousin would do. And there was, hey, it's Chucky.
Yep. Brad Dourif.
Hi, Brad Dourif.
I love you.
Brad Dourif reprising his role from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest because his character had a stutter in that movie too.
You never know, it could be.
No, I can't be here.
Badass though.
Oh yeah.
It could be, totally. I'm trying to think of the movie that had watched it on Horror Returns because I picked that one.
Campfire Tales.
That's the one. Campfire Tales was an anthology of urban legends, and that was one that got me even more into, like, you know, learning about urban legends. And I remember there was a website that used to have all these urban legends. So when this was, like, coming out, I was, like, so excited because it's a movie with urban legends. I'm going to know them all. And then still, this movie somehow surprised me because there was ones I hadn't heard about. This one,
it's a good one. And you know what's interesting? The director of this movie, he had been given the script for Scream before this. And then they ended up, obviously they gave it, he was like, well, I mean, obviously they gave it to somebody better than me, being Wes Craven, but he had that script. And he had I Know What You Did Last Summer too.
Oh, wow.
And then ended up making this one. So I think it's just as great as those, like Marcey was saying.
Oh, yeah.
It is. I think it really is. It doesn't feel like a Scream clone at all.
Right. It does not.
It really doesn't. And I like that it has sort of like, you get the killer who's just reenacting like these urban legends. It's very interesting, I think. And
yeah.
I remember when I did first see this, I was still guessing like who the hell the killer was till the very end. And I had no idea. None at all.
And I guess
that's what makes it works. I think.
Even though this movie is like 23 years old, probably for the sake of those who have never seen this film before, we'll probably won't reveal who the killer is yet.
Right.
But that's the thing, though, what I think is what I love about urban legend. Like, it does have that sort of Scream shades to it, but I think it does.
Right.
It does feel a lot more, has that 80s vibe as well, like the 80s slashers and all that.
Yes, yeah, and it's kind of its own thing, like in terms of like atmosphere and stuff. It kind of carves its own, you know, corner out, which I think is pretty cool. There was also a bunch of like other really great stuff that came out that year. Disturbing Behavior came out year, which I adore. The Faculty came out. Bride of Chucky. I mean, there was so much shit that came out that year in terms of horror.
Oh yeah, even Halloween H2O came out that same year too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was a good time. There was lots of you know, trips to the movies with all these, and I think I probably went with my cousin more than anything, but I'm pretty sure my mum came to a few of them. I don't remember if she saw this one with us. She probably won't remember. Oh, here's the line.
Yeah, my dad was my horror companion.
There's someone in the back seat.
See, this is why Natasha Gregson Wagner's character is kind of a bad person, because she was being judgmental of the guy who had a stutter, and she thought, like, this dude's super creepy. He's trying to kill me, but he was trying to help her.
To be fair, it's raining, it's night, it's an abandoned gas station. What are you meant to think? You know,
now my question...
The guy's trying to, like, you know, lure you in, but it was to save her, but she didn't know.
Now, this
I like how she was still singing, too. That was hilarious.
She's dead.
And this is all... And I'm also like, the killer just decapitates her in the front seat. I'm like, that's going to cause a car crash.
I think the car was going to stop.
No one's going to live.
It's like, the killer wasn't thinking this through when he or she was going to kill Natasha Gregson Wagner.
Maybe she was like the psycho.
Yeah.
You know, the opening. Oh, is this our main character? No, fuck no, it's not.
No, she basically is our Drew Barrymore character in this film.
Right.
Bye, Felicia. I mean, wait, that's the wrong movie.
No.
And of course, we all know that Natasha Gregson Wagner's mum was the late great Natalie Wood as well.
Yeah.
And there's Tara Reid.
Back when
doing what she does best.
Yes. Now listen up, everyone. Now listen up, everyone. I'm going to tell you all the stories about the time I fought a Sharknado.
I kind of love her as this like love line type of DJ. I think it's pretty fitting for her.
But this was like American Pie was out the year after, which really kind of got her sort of more mainstream, I suppose.
Well, this and also because she was also in The Big Lebowski as well, and that came out the same year as this film. Was it? No, was it?
I think
was it 97?
It might have been 97.
The year before.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, it's Lex Luthor when he had hair.
Hair. He totally has hair.
Oh, look, it's the Joker and Lex Luthor.
Excuse me, that's Jordan Catalano.
It is
Alright.
Jordan Catalano.
Thank you.